Hi, welcome back to math. This is going to be math at Unit 1, Lesson 3. You're probably wondering, why do we have 3 lessons on Lesson 3? Well, apparently we've got a lot of stuff to learn. So I'm going to talk about turning big numbers into exponents. Now, if you notice, I already have a couple of things written up there. And some people are bothered by that multiplication sign, so let me use that one instead. Would that be better? Now, if you notice, if we took our tens and we just multiplied them, like the shortcut I told you last time, you would say 1 times 1 is what? 1. And then we count 1, 2 zeros, and it's followed by 2 zeros, right? Okay, so what I did is I took my orange highlighter and I highlighted this, and so it's like 1 times 1, and I put that one there, and then this 0 goes here, and that 0 goes there. So when I'm multiplying 10 times 10, it's 2 zeros, so our answer is going to have 2 zeros in it as well. So the question becomes at this point is, let's look at a bigger number, like this one right here. Well, let's say our blue, notice our blue number down here, I'm going to represent that with a 10, and I'm going to put a multiplication sign between them. Okay, then I'm going to, oops, wrong color. Then this orange one, I'm going to have right here. So I have my blue one, that 0 there, is represented by the blue 10. I've got the orange 10 represented by this orange 10. And now I'm going to have a, what color 10 do you think I should make? Green. Excellent. So I'm now going to have a green 10, and that's for this 0 here, right? And then my next color is going to be what? Any thoughts?
Pink.
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 And that's going to be for this 10 here, right? Do you think it'll work out the right way? Well, we could check it out. 10 times 10 we already know is what? 100. And I'm going to bring this multiplication sign down. And 10 times 10 here is 100. So now I'm going to multiply 100 times 100, right? Because isn't that what this problem is? It's multiplying 200. Okay, so how did I tell you to do it? We're going to multiply the ones. Okay, so I'm going to put my 1 here. Now, how many zeros do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of them. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, is this 10,000 the same as this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So that's how you would take a big number and then turn it into your tens. Now, we just have one more step to go. What do you think our exponent is going to be here for this one? What's our big number here? What's our big number? Our big number is 10. And then our exponent tells us how many big numbers we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 to the 4th power. So let me scoot this up a little bit. And I'm going to erase this bottom stuff here, okay? Just go back over the video if you don't get it. So I'm going to say 10 to the 4th power equals what big number? 10,000. You are correct.
I had one question.
That is correct. So, that's how you turn a big number into an exponent. A big number into an exponent. Now, you could represent this on your shift. You could show it in the shifting mode. If we were multiplying, let's say, let me scoot this up. So let's say I have 4 times 10 to the, let's just say 2nd power. Okay? What do we do first? Which one of these do we do first? We do the 10 to the 2nd power first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 10 And what does 10 to the second power mean? If I was going to write this out as a multiplication problem, what would I be writing out? 10 times what? 10. And is that it? Just two tens? Two tens or three tens? Yeah, remember the little number tells us how many, everybody, our little number tells how many big numbers we have. Remember? Okay, so 10 times 10 is what? We already know that one. It's 100. And then we do what? We're going to bring down our multiplication sign. And we're going to bring down the, bless you, the 4, right. So 4 times 100 would be 400. And that's the way we would write out that problem. Now we could also show this on the shift method. Let me push this up a little further. And let me just quickly put down some placeholders. Okay, so we have our 4 where? We have a 4 in the ones area, right? Because we originally had, okay, 4, let me write that down here so we can see it better. 4 times 10 to the second power. Oops. Okay, I'm going to move that up. Can you see it better that way?
Yes.
So what would I put, and where would I put it? Where would I put it, and what would I put? Somebody help me, please. I have to put the 4 in the ones category. You are absolutely right. Now, how many times am I going to shift that over? 2 places. So I go 1, right? 2, and this becomes a 4, and then I fill in the zeros, right? So it gives me 400. Is that what I had before?
Yes.
Yeah, because remember, 10 to the second power is 100. So 4 times 100 is 400. So we got the same answer, didn't we? In both places. Very good. And that's how you do it. So watch it again if you need to. I love math.